Welcome. How much better is the Jackhammer than the Iron Pickaxe? Is it really worth leveling up? Should you do it? How fast should you do it? We're going to go over all that today in our video. So, let's talk about it. In today's video, we're going to be covering each of these tools, how much XP can this axe give me per this tree, and how much wood can this axe give me per this tree versus the stone axe and versus the chainsaw. We're going to break it all down. At the very end, we are going to have an Excel spreadsheet that's going to show you the rough math. And then before we get into any of this, let me show you there are no attachments on anything. I'm going to walk my way through it all. No attachments on any of these. These are all gray tier items. And then lastly, I'm going to show you my talents just so you can see. So for me specifically, more than you, I'm going to get the amount of wood collected by chopping down trees by 4%. And my wood cutting speed is 10% higher. Hey, there's a deer right there. All right, let's get into it. So one stone rock with the steel pick, with the stone pickaxe. So we can see on the right, we're ticking up. We can see we're getting XP at the bottom. So that got 19 stone. So that's going to come out to about 13.58 XP for the stone pickaxe. Now we're going to go to the stone axe. Actually, no. We'll go to the iron pickaxe. We'll just keep walking it up. So already passing. So we got 28. So we got about an extra 10 stone with the iron pickaxe over the original one. And then another pretty big boost in XP. Originally we had about 13.5 XP. On this one we had 17.5. And then lastly, let's get the auger out here, get it cranked up. So 40 stone on that one with the jackhammer. So 40 stone comes out to about 18 XP. So just a little bit more XP than the iron pickaxe. And we're going to break all this down at the end. So now it's on to the axe. All right. Against, I don't know what this is, an oak? No, it's definitely a pine tree. All right, so it comes out to 22 wood, which is what testing showed to be exact. And then that's going to be 7.84 XP, plus or minus a little bit based on sap or fiber that I collected. Iron axe. So that's coming out to 34 wood, which I had 35 in testing earlier was my average. So the iron axe comes out to about 9.88 XP per tree. That's going to be an XP increase of about 2. And then lastly, let's pop into the chainsaw. Alright, so that's going to come out 42 wood. 42 wood, 12 XP is what my math shows. Alright, so that's it all broken down. So, whenever we talk about this, when we actually talk about the math of this, there's a couple things that you should note. So on your screen now, you'll see the Excel spreadsheet that has all this stuff in here. It is not exact. For instance, if I'm using the jackhammer 100 times, every single time the XP is going to be a little bit different based on how much random salt you get, random iron and stuff like that. Just random items you get in the stone block itself. And that's going to be the same for all the blocks whenever you cut them down. However, you could see that the math does end up being pretty even across the board. All the pickaxes are about the same in the 0.6 range, except the jackhammer, which comes down a little bit more. But for the most part, they're pretty even with their item. And what this tells us is that the XP is per item received, not per stone or tree mined or cut. This is very important because this means if you use a chainsaw, the chainsaw is going to be faster at chopping down trees and you're going to get more resources. So it's taking you less time to get more resources, which means more XP. So the chainsaw and the jackhammer is by far what you should be rushing for. I would recommend if you're playing PvP in a PvP server and you join in, you want to rush to get the jackhammer and the chainsaw because you can get XP so much faster with those items. All right, if you want this, you can always come back, reference this chart right here, Once again, this is all my math. It's not exact, but it is pretty close. I did some testing earlier today on it. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for taking a look at it. Please think about subscribing, liking, following. Just let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like to see, if there's any questions you have, or maybe something I might have missed.